Welcome back to another Madden career video. Now last time out, I did promise to finish out the regular season, but then I noticed, wait, that's gonna take a lot of time. I can't put all those games in one episode, so today we're gonna cover 3 games, and at the end of the video we'll have 2 games remaining in the regular season, and it's time. It will be time for us to kick off the playoffs here in year number 2. So today we're gonna cover the Bucks, the Bears, the Cowboys, and in the next video we'll take care of the Redskins and the Packers, and we'll also, that's if we make it to the playoffs, cover the first game of the playoffs as well. So we're taking on the Tampa Bay Bucks. Obviously we're going up against Jameis Winston, who is an 84 overall here in year number 2. They also have Matt Forte. They picked him up from the Chicago Bears. Mike Evans went up to a 91. They have Winston Jackson. Mohamed Sanu is on this team as well, so they do not have a bad receiving core whatsoever. Gerald McCoy and Lavonte David is a 99 overall. This defense is looking pretty good, so let's go ahead and jump into action. Jameis Winston here in the first possession is going to throw an interception to DRC, and if you guys don't know, me and him are competing for the most interceptions on the year. We get to see Matt Forte now for the first time, a pickup of 8 yards. Here in possession number 2 for the Bucks, Jameis Winston in the pocket just throws an inaccurate pass, and you see the frustration coming from Mohamed Sanu. That should have been a first down. He goes back to Matt Forte, and Danny Trevathan is right there to make the tackle. Just like that, they have to punt the ball again. Third possession for the Bucks. It's still 7-0, so this game is still alive for them. I mean, it's only the first quarter, and there goes Matt Forte, 55 rushing yards so far on the day. After that play, Jameis is gonna throw the ball to its receiver, and that was thrown right into my hands. I'm gonna try to return this one. You see me tippy-toeing in the sideline, trying to keep my balance, and this is going to get returned all the way for a touchdown. No one knows what Jameis Winston was thinking on the play, and it got intercepted, intended for Mohamed Sanu. Look at all these red jerseys. The sideline was going crazy for the Buccaneers as well, and I kept my balance and returned this one all the way for a pick 6. Now, I started paying attention to the play detail, and I noticed Ryan Nassib is in. I was like, wait a minute, it's so early on. It's not like we're blowing these guys out. So I checked the injury report, and Eli Manning and our center both are hurt. Eli Manning has turf toe. I'm just glad because my heart kind of stopped. I was like, wait, we're kind of getting near playoff time. I mean, we have like 4 more regular season games remaining, and it would just be absolutely horrible if we lose our quarterback, but he is only out for this game, so that is good news. We start the second half, and here is Winston once again, throwing it my way, this time intended for Winston Jackson, and nobody knows what these passes are. So far in this game, Winston has thrown like what, 4 or 5 interceptions. There goes another one for a pick 6. The crowd is just absolutely stunned, and it just kept getting worse and worse. He kept on underthrowing his receivers, and this kind of looks like Jameis Winston from game number 1. I mean, these past 4 games in real life, Jameis Winston has looked good, but in the game so far, he is throwing us freebies. I mean, he probably knows I'm competing with DRC, so he's like, you know what, I'm gonna let Anto have more picks than him, and that is how the game ended, 37-10. That had to have been my favorite game of the year so far. Added 3 more interceptions to the list, and obviously we are leading the league with picks. So you see Jameis Winston, 22 for 40, 199 yards. 0 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Ryan Nassif checking in for Eli Manning. He didn't do bad whatsoever. More importantly, he gave us the win. But he goes back to the bench. In week number 14, Eli Manning gets yet another start. Now, this is interesting because we play the Chicago Bears, and when we check out their depth chart, they have Shane Carden starting. He's 67 overall, and maybe that is why they're 4-8 on the season. Now, Davis is their running back, but check this out. ALSHON JEFFERY, he is 96 overall. They also have a healthy Kevin White, so we should not be sleeping on them. And look at their cornerbacks. They don't have bad corners whatsoever. Tim Jennings, Kyle Fuller, and Jeremy Lane is on the Chicago Bears. And they also have Darius Butler. So we're not going to take this game lightly. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see what happens. A handoff to now Davis on 2nd and inches. I missed a tackle. He breaks 2 tackles. Now Davis is off to the races. But a tackle was made by DRC, which saved the touchdown. Wait a minute. Their quarterback is not Shane. It is. Yes, indeed. Tyrod Taylor got signed 1 year for $1.39 million just for this game. And I guess moving forward. And here is Tyrod Taylor going to Kevin White. How do you like that? I mean, we were game planning for a different quarterback all game long, and these guys went ahead and signed Tyrod Taylor, who could do it all. Not only can the guy throw, but he could also scramble. Check out his accuracy right here. I believe that is Kevin White once again. So far, Tyrod Taylor 12 for 18, 201 yards, and a touchdown to add to his resume. And here, another big catch. And they're going to get, what, another touchdown right here. That was to Eddie Royal. And yes, Tyrod Taylor scored yet another touchdown. He has 3 touchdowns on the day so far. He's going to take off here with 7 minutes remaining. We still have an opportunity to tie things up. But not when Tyrod is playing like this. Look at the throw on the run. They ended up getting yet another touchdown late in the game. And I'm just sitting here with a blank face. Moving forward with 2 minutes remaining. A rushing touchdown. That's not Now Davis. That's their backup running back. And the expressions coming from Jason Pierre-Paul just explains the type of day that we had here today. Tyrod Taylor just shocked the world. And just like that, he beat the New York Giants 38-24. And that hurts. Late in the year, you never want to take losses like this. Look at his quarterback rating, 20 for 30. And he had 3 touchdowns as well. Eli Manning, come on, bruh. You have to throw more touchdowns than that. You have. I feel like I say this every episode. I feel like I say this every week. You have Victor Cruz, Odell, and Demaryius Thomas. Come on, bro. Come on now. We have to pick it up. In the next game, we play the Dallas Cowboys. You guys know Tony Romo was hurt. Last time we played him, he was hurt. And Dustin Vaughn was the quarterback last time out. But this time, Des Bryant is coming back from his injury. So that is the only difference you will see in this Dallas Cowboys team. I'm going to go ahead and spend some of my XP. I have 4,700 just chilling there. So I decided to go ahead and improve my catching. I basically spent all of my points on that. It didn't really help out my overall, but I don't mind because as long as we're improving our catching, that will eliminate opportunities of drop passes. You get what I'm saying? Because right now I'm trying to lead the league in interceptions. You guys see the playoff picture. As of now, we're good. As of now, we're going to make it and probably win our division. So here we go. Dustin Vaughn starting things off by throwing dimes. On 3rd and 11, he converted. And just like that, they are now at the 11-yard line. Dustin once again aiming for the end zone. Not happening. I add yet another interception to the list. That is interception number 4 on the episode. And it does not get any better than this because they had an opportunity to score a touchdown that was intended for Terrence Williams. Dustin Vaughn once again. 2 interceptions, and we have not even played a full half yet. I'm just kind of upset because after those interceptions, we're not putting points up. Here, oh, I just landed on my neck. That was a freak accident. Look, I came straight down on my neck. And I don't know if I suffered a concussion, but man, I could have probably died on the field right there. We were able to stay in the game, and you know what? It continued. The interceptions continued. I was able to get a hat trick that was deflected by one of my teammates. The ball got bounced in the air, and I was there to pick it off. Interception number 3. There's still 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. I think another interception ties or breaks the record. I'm not sure, but here's Dustin Vaughn. You know, I got to give it to him, man. He threw all those interceptions, but he was still able to bring the Dallas Cowboys back. It's 10-23 with 3 minutes remaining. This guy almost threw another one. I improved my catching, but I still have many more improvements to make, I guess. There goes another drop pick for me. That could have been pick number 4. But like I said, Dustin Vaughn, he kept his team in the game. Here he goes on 4th and goal. That should have been a catch. Escobar heard footsteps. That would have brought the Cowboys back in the game. They had 3 timeouts. They could have gone for an onside kick. But you guys see Escobar going back to the bench. Jason Garrett, not a happy man whatsoever. We take a look at this one more time. Good defense by Trevathan, but I would think that was going to be caught by Escobar. So we ended up winning this one. A much-needed win after what happened in Chicago. And here we are in week number 16. We are going to take on an interesting team, the Washington Redskins, 3-10-1 record. And as of now, the Eagles are kind of still in it. The Cowboys are kind of still in it. But I think one more victory, yes, one more win, and we are going to clinch our division. You guys see the Seahawks clinch, Lions clinch. The Falcons are in it as well. Vikings more than likely going to the playoffs. You got the Giants in the mix, obviously. The Eagles, the Packers, and the Cardinals. And I'm pretty sure the Cowboys still have a chance. I don't think we're going to rule out the Cowboys, but that's if Tony Romo returns. But it's going to be an interesting episode next time out. You guys see I am leading the league in interceptions. The second place guy has 8 picks. I have 12. So that's definitely good news. The record for the single season is set by Dick Lane. Yes, Dick Lane did set the single season interception record. That is 14. So I need 14 to break the record. And on the legacy right now, I am right under D'Angelo Hall. I am climbing up the charts. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. In the next time out, we will cover the last 2 remaining season games. And we'll also play, if we make the playoffs, we'll play the first game of the playoffs. It's your boy, AntoDaBoss. I am signing out.
It's 7. Looking to go down the field here. Pass is intercepted.